Hey, this is John Cihon coming at you from Pittsburgh, PA, and I'm here today with Megan Stepka, who's involved in an online virtual event. And we're going to talk with her. She's going to play a song as well. So without any further ado, here's Megan, and I'd like to ask her to tell us about the online event that she's doing coming up this weekend.
John, thanks so much for having me. Hello, Pittsburgh. Hello, Cleveland. I'm coming to you from Cleveland, Ohio, over here. And the online virtual event is called 48 Hour Virtual Music Fest. I started the event back in March, and I've been doing it every last weekend of the month consistently since March. So the event does have a event page on Facebook, and that's where we hold every monthly event. But there's also a main page and a group as well on Facebook. If you look up 48 Hour Virtual Music Fest, you will be sure to find the page, the group, and the event.
Great. And you've been uh, benefiting a charity each month, if I'm not mistaken. So why don't you tell us about some of the charities that you've raised funds on behalf of and the charity this month?
Excellent, definitely. So the first month, it was really a quick reaction to the quarantine and lockdown in March, and I really wanted to find a way for musicians to get their virtual tip jars out there and encourage people to live stream. So we didn't do the charity the first few months, but I realized quickly that with 48 Hour Virtual Music Fest, the idea is that every hour on the hour an artist goes live for 48 hours straight. So with having 48 artists together collectively, um, as things were heating up socially over the summer, the first I think the first charity we benefited was Black Lives Matter. So it was just a call, very much feeling a call to action. What can we do? If 48 people can get together and do something, let's do it. So we did that actually 2 months in a row in the summer, and we directly benefited the Tamir Rice Foundation, which was the young man in Cleveland who lost their life due to police brutality and justice, quick reactive, not thinking. But because that's close to home here in Cleveland, that was a really great benefactor to the first charity we raised. And then since then, I had teamed up with a wonderful organization here in Cleveland, Ingenuity Cleveland, which is known for putting on a really big festival every year called Ingenuity Fest. But behind the festival is actually a collaborative and community of artists and makers and creatives who fund a lot of startups and just information and ways for makers and creatives to get together in a large physical space all throughout the year. So it was a really great collaboration that we did last month with Ingenuity Cleveland that sort of directly benefited the creative community at large. And this month, I was contacted by a friend and peer, Tracy Marie, who has been doing fundraisers for BreastFest for 20 years. I have played her events in person in the past. I think I actually met her at one of her BreastFest events. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so she was putting together some virtual events for that, and she said, hey, could we do 48 hours for that event? So throughout the month of October, she has had various live streams that have been benefiting BreastFest Cleveland, and then that directly goes to the JD Breast Cancer Foundation on Facebook. So her BreastFest Cleveland links to an even bigger charity and foundation. So, like I said, she did a lot of events this month, but she knew, as I did, that if we got our 48 artists plus together, we could definitely make some noise for her charity as well. So, BreastFest Cleveland is the charity for October.
So I think that you covered it pretty well. Is there anything else that you wanted to say?
Just that you can tune into the event page. Anyone listening or watching this will definitely make sure you see the links to the main page and the group, as I mentioned, and everything is shared to the event page. So if you link up to our page or group, you won't be seeing the videos every hour on the hour. You'll just see a few highlights and information. But each month we do the specific event. So you'll want to link up to the event title is 48 Hour Virtual Breast Fest is the actual name of this month's event, but hopefully you can find us on that event page. And as mentioned, over 48 artists. We have some filmmakers participating this month as well. A little bit of horror films because it is Halloween weekend, and some other films as well. But we'll hopefully have a good majority of our performers in costume because it's Halloween weekend, and we like to have fun as well as take care of some business. So Thanks for asking, John.
Thank you. And just for anyone watching, I'm going to be playing at 2 a.m. Friday night / Saturday morning. I'll put that out on my social media. I'm in Pittsburgh, although I do have my family's from Ohio. I've got a son who's in the Akron area, so I do have a lot of ties, and I've spent a lot of time in Ohio. And I'm glad to participate, and I'm pleased to help out. And now Megan is going to play a song to close us out.
Thanks so much, John. I want to say happy to have you at the 2 a.m. hour. We do start the event every month at about 11:45 p.m. Friday night, and then we wrap it up at about 11:45 p.m. Sunday night. So we'll have a keynote by me, as I do every month, at 11:45 p.m. just to introduce the event. I do a short live video on Facebook, and then the music happens from midnight on Friday, Saturday, all through the weekend. And I have a band called Meganne the Magnetosphere. We wrap up the event every month with the very last performance time at 11 p.m. Sunday. And then I'll do some solo stuff throughout the event as well. And this is one of the songs I play when I perform solo. I wrote it during those first few weeks of quarantine when I didn't know what to do with my thoughts and my worries. I put them into a song called Hope and Sound. And it is very much about being alone together and trying to stay aglow together. Everyone stayed home, everyone slowed down. Everyone stood up in one sound. Our collective sigh, everyone spoke hope instead of lies. The truth comes out when you're kept inside. Everyone stood up, everyone cried out. Alone together in the sound as one. Resilient voice saying, there's hope in light, there's hope in rain, there's hope in sound. The frequencies resonate as all of our reflections. Everyone's feeling the weight of their own thoughts. Don't let fears force love from. Everyone's finding the power within, the power without, to act from love louder than our doubts as one. Resilient voice saying, there's hope in light, there's hope in rain, there's hope in sound. The frequencies we make resonate as all of our reflections make waves. With hope in light and hope in rain, there's hope in sound. Frequencies resonate and we make waves. We make waves. We make waves with everything we think and say as one. As one. Together, resilient voice, singing together, singing together to heal, to heal, together to heal.
together to heal ourselves into reality. Chance each breath you take. Fill yourself with light. Fill yourself with love. Fill yourself with what only your God knows how much it matters. What you make with your waves. 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 What you gave when everyone stayed home as one. You found the sound of light and love, and we made waves. We made waves. There's always hope and sound. Thoughts you're thinking, singing.